Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a sort of breakdown video, going to be giving my thoughts on some of the details in the new sneak peek, Right Hand Man, and we only have 2 weeks until the premiere for Season 7. Yeah! And as always, I'll put the link in the description so you guys can go ahead and check out AMC's YouTube channel with the official trailer, the official sneak peek. Man, really, really cool one. If you guys missed my review, I'll also put the link to that in the description, as well as a link to my Season 7 trailer for the channel. A lot of fun. So, man, still buzzing from seeing this amazing, amazing sneak peek. Probably the best sneak peek we've probably ever seen for the show. Absolutely just really intense. Definitely the stare down between Rick and Negan, absolutely crazy intense. Got the blood splatter everywhere. It's nuts, even on Rick's face. And so the first question comes with the hatchet, of course. Do we think that when Negan pulls Rick into the RV that he's actually going to cut Rick's hand right off? So for this one, I mean, I think it would be crazy if they went that route. Of course, it'd be similar to the Walking Dead comic book series, spoiler warning, because in the comic book series, Rick does actually lose his hand. In the TV series version, I really don't think they're going to do it because it would just make a lot more work for them for the show. Every time you have Andrew Lincoln in a scene, they would have to do CG on it. CG's slow. It takes time. It never quite looks as good as practical, I would want to say. So it'd be really hard for them to do it. And I still feel like, even though it would be awesome to see, just in terms of the shock factor and the brutality and everything and setting Negan up as a pretty badass villain, I think it'd be overkill. It's really unneeded at this point. I mean, we've seen how brutal Negan is. We've seen how badass he is. So my prediction for that is I think Negan is pulling Rick into the RV in order to give him a bit of a scolding, a bit of a talking to for talking back to him in front of the Saviors and everybody. There is a scene from the Walking Dead comic book series where Negan lets Rick know how many men there are with him, and I think maybe we could see something along the lines of that, kind of remixed at this part, when Negan lets him know who's boss and lets him know that if he doesn't get in line, that the Saviors are just going to kill everybody. So he better listen up and he better do what he's told. Otherwise, Negan and the rest are just going to kill absolutely everyone. That said, I do think it is a fantastic choice that they used that clip for us for the sneak peek, because it certainly does have some, interesting nods kind of to the comic book series with regards to the right hand man. It's a good conversation. He mentions Simon, which is cool, and it's certainly an awesome choice for a sneak peek. The next one that also makes this a really good choice for the sneak peek in terms of just nice setup and getting everybody hyped for the premiere, which it succeeded in hyping everybody up. I absolutely guarantee you that, is the blanket part. So we had Daryl in the Last Day on Earth, the Season 6 finale, where he had the blanket around him, and we had Dwight who took him out of the captivity there, and he's kind of sitting in line with everybody looking brutally sick and everything. And we do see this blanket on the ground just above the gore that is left over from whoever is the person who got his head absolutely brutally smashed by Negan. And they even put teeth in it. Did you have to put teeth in it? I mean, as if it wasn't bad enough already. My God. Brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. So it brings into question, of course, the thing that we have been debating and arguing about pretty much all summer. You've had spoilers touch on, you've had speculation, predictions, all kinds of stuff that's been going on this summer with such a huge cliffhanger. It really has made this a difficult wait. But it brings into question, like, okay, so are we seeing Daryl? You've got the blanket there. It doesn't appear to have much blood splatter on it on the ground. You even have blood splatter on, Rick's face. So if that was around Daryl's shoulders when he was getting smashed, if that was Daryl, you would think it would be absolutely drenched in blood. But it isn't on the ground. It isn't. So is it more likely that either that happened or maybe the blood splatter got everywhere and maybe Dwight grabbed it off of Daryl and tossed it to Negan so he could dry his hands or something? I don't know. Somehow, Daryl gets yanked back or something as he's getting taken back. Maybe he's losing it during the part. Dwight grabs him. The towel goes off or the blanket goes off. Something along these lines is kind of what I'm thinking. I still don't think it's Daryl. If it ended up being Daryl, that would be quite the nice shift, because pretty much nobody at this point really is thinking it's Daryl in terms of what I've heard from spoilers and that kind of thing. So personally for me, I don't think it's Daryl at this point. I think Daryl is going to survive on longer. But I do have to applaud AMC on at least keeping the speculation up, releasing a clip like this, and having that carefully planned as being in the sneak peek, because of course they know everyone's going to dissect it and try to figure things out based on that. And if you think that they haven't gone through this with a fine-tooth, pun not intended, comb, you know, they know what they're doing. They put it in there on purpose. So for me, in terms of both of these questions, probably the biggest questions coming off of seeing the sneak peek. Number one, do I think Rick's going to lose his hand? I'm going to say no. And number two, is it Daryl who gets his head smashed in? I don't think so. I'm also going to say no. But we'll find out for sure in 2 weeks. And then we can all stop, you know, arguing and debating and everything. Man, it's gonna be awesome. So if you guys missed my review for the overall sneak peek, you can check it out. I'll put the link there, and check out my trailer. Aside from that, guys, I hope you like the new sneak peek. I certainly did. It's gonna be an amazing season, man. We're gonna have a lot of fun, guys, so I hope you're looking forward to it. I know I am. And we'll see you guys again soon for a Q&A. Leave me your questions below and in a private message, and we'll do a Q&A tomorrow for, just after all the stuff that's included in the sneak peek. Man, amazing. If you guys like the video, don't forget, guys, always thumb it up. Always appreciate that. If you're new and you want to subscribe, bottom left to subscribe and check out those other videos. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys again soon. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See ya.